Good afternoon to everyone who's here today. Thank you very much for attending this forum. I can see we have a full house almost. My name is Seelan Palay and I'm a young political activist. I'm also an artist. And how I got involved in all of this is from a very young age I could sense that something is wrong with my society, something is wrong with the people around me. There are many problems that I can feel, and there is something else, some things that I'm not seeing, and I went out to look for the truth. And I heard the name of this man, JB Jeyaretnam, and I went to look for him. When I was 17 years old, I went to his office and I spoke to him and I read his book. And from then on, I committed. But now I'm 24 years old. It's been 7 years, and I've committed myself to fighting against the PAP hegemony in Singapore, because that is the root cause of almost every problem we have today. You do not, on the one hand, you do not have to fear that there are not many opposition in parliament, because if anything goes wrong with this system, economically and otherwise, the people will only have one party to blame, and that is the People's Action Party, because they have controlled everything and led us to our doom, as you soon will see. I understand how difficult it must be for the opposition parties in Singapore. A lot of people will tell you that, are you sure you have the people's support? So many people are apathetic, they don't care about politics, they don't care about anything. But is it true to say that? If that was true, would all of you be standing here? Would I be standing here? There are some of us that have this spark, we have this knowledge, we have this feeling in ourselves that there is something wrong with this country and we have to do something about it. Look at the past. Look at Barisan Socialists. Look at that multiracial, multicultural, multi-religious struggle that they had with the people, and how they brought people of all walks of life together. And that is what I hope to see in Singapore. You have the people's support. What we need is to unite and fight against the PAP hegemony in Singapore. Look at Malaysia. Look at how those three parties got together. Look at how civil society came together. No one was afraid. Yes, there were arrests, there were water cannons, there was everything. But they braved it because they know in their hearts that we have to stick together and fight for the common good, for justice, democracy, and freedom for the people. You will have the support of young political activists like myself and the few of us that are in this room today. And we will go out there and we will educate, enlighten, organize, and move the youth of tomorrow in Singapore. We will move them. That is our promise to you. The promise that we expect from the opposition parties is greater cohesion, working together to understand what is the common goal, who is the common enemy. Have that in your sight and move towards that. I want to conclude actually by saying that there is a lot I've been through, not as much as Dr. Chi and some of the, and JB Jeyaretnam of course, regarding police arrests and so on and so forth. And I expect many more of these to come in the years ahead. But I am prepared to brave all this, because I have no doubt in my heart that as long as we keep pushing their wall, one day the wall will fall. Thank you.
Thank you, Seelan. And as you can see, that really came straight from his heart. Our next speaker is instrumental in getting together many unfortunate people who had lost money in these Lehman bonds, mini bonds. He made the news week after week towards the end of last year. And this person is none other than Mr. Tan Kim Lian.